Oh, there's somebody else streaming.
Sunday. There it is. Oh, you're up.
Okay. Well, I think I kicked somebody out because I saw somebody playing a game.
It was just showing me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so what you might have seen is like a preview of another streamer on the team that it might have been kind of like hosting or something.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, no one was on the channel.
Okay. And it's showing us, correct? Talking?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, because
Yep.
Jordan mentioned that I minimized it last time and it hosed everything, so.
Yep, we're on the right-hand side, and then got the map on the most of the middle left.
Cool. Okie doke. Glad it's working. So, here you are. You put the boy to sleep. They're going to take as good a care of him as they can. You're all set to leave. Do you guys leave town?
Yeah.
Okay. You of course get some interesting looks as the party has grown now, and one human, one Latorian, or two humans, one Latorian, and a wood elf, fully armed and armored. What do you wear? What do you look like, Doug?
Let me get that for you. This X. And else. I think this works. That right? There you go. There's like a little character model that Jordan and I made up.
Oh, cool.
I sent it to you in a message on Discord.
Yep. Oops. Let's see. Good. It's not showing up. That's awesome. Oh, cool. Hero Forge.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me pull this image over so you guys can see it. Hero Forge is pretty damn cool.
Yeah. I made a character and I was happy and I was like stoked for it, and then Jordan's like, "Care if I take a stab at it?" I was like, "Yeah, there you go."
There you go. Did you get a print?
And I was like, "Wow, amazing what you can do over there."
Yeah, well, I got a 3D printer, but I can't print in color. So that's amazing what they do. Did you buy the figure?
No. I didn't know that was even a thing.
Oh yeah. For tabletop gaming and whatnot, you can buy the figure. I think it's like $40. It's expensive, but it's awesome in detail and whatnot.
We got a couple guys in the charity channel that have 3D printers. I'm gonna just see if it's something you can. Is it something you can download and print yourself?
Sometimes you can buy the STL for it, and yeah, I could print it out for you and send it to you. It wouldn't be painted, unfortunately.
Right, yeah. It'd give me something to do, though.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so you hit the road. How fast are you guys going to push the horses? It should take you 2.5 days to get there, unless you push it. So, nice leisurely pace for a change, or are you going to try and hurry to get there?
Well, let's push it because he's probably mobilizing like an entire battalion right now to come
right.
his daughter.
Okay, so give me an animal handling roll, everybody. Just to control the horses. Oh, you don't have a horse, do you, Doug? You can ride on the back of Mandarb with Talon. He's got a large war horse.
Mandarb, big boy.
Yeah, he's a big horse. Carry the weight easily. So, go ahead and give me those animal handling rolls, and I will give one too. Oh, this always makes Talon look good. Talon gets a critical. He handles the horse with ease, and you guys make really good time. Noraxel had a 9 and then a 21, so we have to take the 9. Actually, you rolled 3 times, Nor.
I didn't mean to. I only pushed the button once.
Yeah, and nothing from Leona. Leona, can you give me a animal handling roll?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. There we go. All right. So you guys are handling it pretty well. Noraxel is still struggling with the whole idea of horseback. So he holds us back a bit. Every time you try and push it, the horse gets a little obnoxious and doesn't want to canter, doesn't want to run, which is okay with you because your ass is sore and so is your thighs. You're still not used to the saddle. Talon lets the reins loose a bit and lets Mendarb run. And for a warhorse, he just takes off. So he does a little bit of scouting on the road and whatnot, and comes back. Whenever the horse comes back, he starts prancing in front of the other horses. And after 2 days, you get there to the barrens. Now, on the way back, you meet a guard. There's one bearing a banner of the Baron. They're all wearing the green and silver of the Baron's house, and there are 10 guardsmen or soldiers there, and they're all on fast horses, and they come thundering towards you guys. Do you stop them and chat, or do you let them thunder on past?
We try to hail them and see if they represent the Baron.
Yep, they do. Oh, hail and well met, Latorian. You can tell you haven't met these guys before, but word of a giant cat man is probably spread throughout the barony now.
The giant cat man that kicked every recruit's ass.
Yes. So he says,
real.
What say you? Do you have word of the Baron's daughter? We heard that she was in danger.
We do have word. We were actually heading back to tell word of the Baron. We were running here just to meet up with you guys. We thought there was going to be a whole battalion and everything.
Well, the Baron is very concerned. We must go and speak to the daughter and bring her back. But please carry on. The Baron will be very happy with the news that you have rescued her.
Well, that's the thing. The daughter is choosing to stay for the sake of her studies. She actually sent us with a letter for her father.
Oh, the Baron is not going to be happy about that. Well, I'm under orders to bring her back. We'll see what happens. Well, we must be off.
Well, good luck to you.
We will most likely meet you on the road again. And they, ho, move! And they start moving out in perfect 2 columns heading down the road. You've also met some merchants coming back and forth. You're on the trade road, so there's a lot more traffic now. Within another half day or a day, you get to the Baron's estate. You still see the fields of grain starting to grow at the beginning of spring. There's a lot of farmers out getting ready for spring planting. So there's a bustle of activity down there on that western road that you take off of the trade road. You see the pile up on top of the hill. Doesn't look any different than last time. Let me find the picture so that you can see it. And of course I can't find it. That's bizarre. Should be right here. Oh well. Had a picture of the castle, but it's gone. It's not really a castle. It's a large keep. As you come up, there are again more people on the ramparts than you expect. There are 6 guardsmen at the gate. And as you approach up there, obviously word has gone before you. And Captain, oops, let me get back to where I need to be here. Captain Munfred, or comes out to meet you and says, "Well met, friends. What say you? We did not expect you to return, at least not so quickly. Do you have word of the Baron's daughter?"
We actually do. We actually do.
"Excellent. Come with me. The Baron will want to see you immediately. Gervault, make ready rooms for them." And Gervault's like, "My lord, we have visiting nobles. There are no rooms available. But I will see what I can do." This tall, kind of gaunt man goes walking off slowly. He definitely looked down upon the party with some disdain. And the captain just kind of looks over his shoulder at the rest of you and says, "Follow me." And you see squires and men-at-arms come up to take the horses and lead them over to the stables. As you go up the steps, you go into the grand hall before you get to his council hall, and you see the Baron walking towards you in the grand hall. It says, well met. You have word of my daughter, I hear. Please tell me she is okay."
She's fine.
We do your Baronliness.
Well, there's got to be more to it. What happened? I heard that she was kidnapped, but you say she is safe. You must tell me the tale. Come with me. And instead of taking you into the royal, the baronial hall itself, he takes you past that and into a private council chamber. There's a large map of Mendarn and its surrounding environs in there. There's several tables. You see a couple of individuals. They're wearing the white belts of a knight, and you can see the red belt of a squire on one of them, and they're talking over the table. And the Baron just comes in and says, "All right, leave me. We'll pick this up later." They both nod and leave. One of them eyes you, Leona, and kind of sizes you up. You do not recognize him from the last time you visited.
I do a couple peck pops just and wink at him, just to be teasing.
He just kind of nods at you, gives the man nod, sup, and walks past you. The Baron says, "Please have a seat. Tell me everything. Hold nothing back." So, how much do you tell him?
Everything. We tell him about what was happening within the area. Where I don't know. Are we sure that it happened to her, or just that she was on the chopping block just like us?
Well, do you mention who took her?
Oh yeah, Baron Stoke. Fuck that guy.
You when you mention his name, he gets very grim, almost angry. His lips start trembling a little bit. His eyes narrow and says, "Stoke." That pitiful
we got his little
excuse of
lackey.
a man.
We sent him straight to hell, but the Baron himself was slipped out of our grasp.
Of course he did, the snake. Fine. I will find him, and when I do, I will end him once and for all. You can definitely tell there's bad blood between the two. He still calls himself a baron. Fa! His titles were removed from him years ago for his misdeeds.
He also seemed to be one of the followers of the Flame Lord.
The Flame Master?
Flame Master, yeah.
Of no doubt. His proclivities are well known, especially amongst the nobility. We cast him out from the Council of Barons. The king himself divested him of his baronial title and lands. Where did you find this scoundrel?
Down in his keep
Well, Manor House?
at the manor house, yeah.
He's returned there? I thought that place was abandoned.
It was not. It is an evil
mean-
place.
I mean, it's abandoned, but it's also like glamored to look abandoned. But it's like a lot worse on the inside. The only kept up places is like evil torture tunnels.
That foul wizard, his power has grown, it seems. Well, I tell you this. If you were to ever find him and bring him to justice for me, you will be amply rewarded. For now, I must think on this and the news you have brought me. My daughter will be safely returned to me soon. I sent a contingent of men down to Ranvin to pick her up.
We have a letter from your daughter to you.
You do?
Yes.
Well, hand it here, man.
Here it is. And I hand it to you.
He rips it open, breaks the seal, looks at it, reads it. You see he goes from relief to anger and then to... he looks resigned. He says, "She wishes to stay, does she? Well, if I don't let her stay, she will just find another way and nag me until she goes. Well, I will send guards down there to stay with her at all times. See how that cramps her style. I must reward you. I must think on this. Please, retire to your rooms. It looks like as if you have rode hard these last few days. Rest, and we will meet on the morrow."
Absolutely. Also, are we already sold on the plan to go across the ocean?
Well, that's something you guys have to renegotiate at this point. So here's, I take it you go back to your rooms and go back to that sitting room that you guys were all talking in before.
Yep.
Okay.
More than likely.
Only now you have Finless with you. Says, "We have two choices again. It always seems that we are delayed in tracking down Kalen, but we have two choices. We can move northeast and head through the pass, be a little treacherous, but it would be quicker, or we can go down to Ranvin and take a boat from there round the horn of the Straits of Samosia and come up to the Elos Desert from the south. I don't know which would be easier. I know that the trip by boat would probably be longer because it will put us on the long end of the desert.
Maybe we should take the short.
Yeah, we should try riding hard and fast.
And go north.
Very well. We can do that. Either way,
Since
we will get there.
We've got these Baronesses given these fine riding horses that are very strong.
we will need others if we are going to travel through the desert. For one, I have traveled through it once. I would not say that I know it well. You guys traveled through it, but took a circuitous route. And I do not know how much
hard
it
to
made
see
a
anything out of a cage.
Right. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find word of wyvern flying over the desert. It is not their preferred terrain. The sound, the words wyvern probably chills you a little bit, Phyllis. They are fearsome beasts.
Yes.
Well, let us think on it and make a decision on the morrow. We can, and then spend however long you guys want to spend talking about the pros and cons of going either direction. So, looking at a map from from Ranvin here, you're going to have to go back up to about here and travel through that pass back through the Elenan Mountains. Kalen went from about, let's see, Baron Temple went from about here. Oh, it's not giving me the right area. But let me take the grid off of here. That will help. Okay. Heads from about here and was heading this direction. Right here. So almost due east. And we are about right here. The pass you came through is here. So we have to go southeast to get through the pass. And then try and find his path from there. You're going to be, there's another pass that you can take going straight down here through Dijishi, which is a good city to start from if you're going into the desert. So you've really got three choices. Go back the way the caravan came, go through the easier pass here at Dijishi, or travel out this direction through Pelbrolin and Waters and pirate robbers through the Straits of Samoja and to El Narma. Longer, but about the same speed.
Oh.
Because the boats will travel faster. So,
Raymond, if I remember correctly, was kind of a shitty place anyway.
yeah, well, it's a
So
coastal town. It's a bit rustic. It's not huge. It's got maybe 1,800 people living in it, which is, large by town standards, but much of that is transient.
I would suggest that we take the easier route through the mountains to the...
Dijishi?
Yeah, to Dijishi. Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
And see if we can't perhaps grasp some knowledge from travelers coming into that area, since a wyvern was just north of that area.
Okay.
Exactly.
Get some intel. I would suggest to our group.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Fantastic idea. See, this is why we add new people.
Yeah. All right. Well, then it is settled. Tomorrow we shall travel to Dijishi. Yep. So that evening, the Baron asks for you at a private dinner. Do you guys wish to attend? You can, of course, turn it down.
I don't think we'd want to turn down a Baron's invitation.
Probably not.
Okay. You have a pleasant dinner. It's quite elaborate. It's a 6-course remove feast in your honor. So he's had his best chefs working on it. But it's not a big public thing. Captain Manfred is there. Of course, Baron Heinrich is there. There are 4 of his knights are there. And Gervalt is there as well. Gervalt keeps giving Leona and Talon the stink eye. He looks with a little more respect at Noraxel. The dinner is, he doesn't even speak much about the thing with his daughter, except to thank you again and say this is, of course, his thank you to for what you have done. He asks about your current plans, and Talon at least says we are going to continue our hunt for Kalen. We have changed our mind about sea passage, and we are going to go through the mountain pass towards Dijishi. He says, "Is there anything I can do to help?" Does anybody answer him?
Yep.
What do you say?
I say, hey, we could use an extra set of horses. This is going to be a rough travel.
Well,
or at least a way to get some of them desert horses once we get to Iyoshi.
you may wish to switch to camels, but they will drink less water. I in particular have no use for them. They are ornery animals. But I can at least see you with a horse, and for your elven friend here, well met, by the way, Finellis. You have picked a good group to travel with, although danger seems to find them. So, I can certainly outfit you with a horse and 2 draft horses for carrying your supplies. More than that I cannot spare, for I have mobilized my light horse. And they are scouring the area for Pelbrolanen slave wagons, of which I have ordered them to detain them. This may cause more problems down on the border, however. So I must away myself. You caught me mere days before I leave. I was waiting for word of my daughter, but I must head down to Ospelin, the capital, and speak with the king. So, if I take it you are leaving on the morrow?
We are.
Very well then.
As soon as possible to get that Lamar quarry.
Well, it will be probably late morning, but I will have things ready for you by then. So, get your rest, sup as long as you wish. I, for one, must retire. And Monford looks over at you and says, "Can you stay for a while, my friends?" Grivald kind of snorts and gets up and leaves. The 3 knights remain there.
Yeah, we can stay.
He looks at you, Leona, and says, I thank you. I thank you all for the aid you have given to the Baron and his daughter. I know of this Stoke, and I know what transpired. There is bad blood between Munfred and Stoke. And my guess is Stoke did this out of revenge. It was Baron Heinrich who moved to have him stripped of his ranks and title. So please, tell me everything that transpired there and what she went through. How explicit do you guys get with what you saw down there? And Norax, do you even talk about it at all, Tom?
I mean, honestly, the whole thing. If he knows about Baron Stoke anyway.
They get very grim-faced, and one of the knights stands up and says, "You have done more than just a good service. Your chivalry and valor will be remembered." And the other knights start pounding on the table. "Hear, hear, hear, hear. Well spoken."
Yeah.
Captain Munfred says, you are always welcome here. Always, my friends. And I am sure the Baron will feel the same way. I have nothing more than my gratitude to offer you.
We thank him. With a bow and a toast to the Baron.
To the Baron and his daughter, one of the knights say. And
to his daughter and the kingdom.
And they end up still pouring more drinks. They tie one on to the middles of the morning. Do you guys as well, or do you retire sensibly?
I retire sensibly after a few.
I'm going to retire sensibly as well.
Leona Talon party?
Yep.
Leona Talon party?
Talon is definitely going to stay up longer than he should and drink more than he is wont, but...
we can always tie him to his horse.
Right. Well, so the next morning you see a very bleary, red-shot eyes of Talon and Leona as he asks you, as the elf is quietly walking up to you, he says, "Oh, you step so loud. Do all you elves tromp about like this?" And then
Somebody's under wuss, Talon. Pain
yeah.
is weakness leaving the body.
You're not
Stop
much.
a little louder. Maybe do a little jump up in the air.
Oh.
I will eat you all.
See, I knew you were suffering as much as I, you big lummox.
I'll eat you too. It'll be harder, but I'll eat you first.
Just try it, kitten. And then probably starts a small wrestling match in the hallway. But it's quickly
That
put.
always wakes us up.
It quits very quickly as Gervault walks around the corner and gives a snort of disdain and says, "The Baron wishes to see you before you leave. He would see you in the hall immediately if you can tear yourself from your infantile display." Talon gets up, looks over at Noraxel and says, "One of these days, I'm going to break his leg." Gervault kind of stops as he turned and walked around. He kind of stops for a second and then continues on.
Noraxel laughs. He thinks they're funny.
And you hear this little chirp from Leona's head. I could always turn him into a sheep for a day if you want. That could be fun.
Save that for when two of us are down.
Fair enough. All right. Come on, Longshanks, giddy up. And he then crawls up to the top of his head and grabs 2 strands of long hair and stands there and rides you like a worm rider in Dune.
Who else showed him those books? Who did it?
As you guys move through and you head back to the council room, not the council room, sorry, his royal room, I guess. You walk through the grand hall, go back into the next hall. The Baron is sitting there, and he's dressed in his full regalia. He's got his iron circlet on his head, and you see Captain Munfred is standing up there next to him, holding a sword. And you see 6 knights standing on either side, and their squires behind them. And as you come in, they cry out, "The heroes come! The heroes come! Let him be before the Baron!" And then they stomp their spears 3 times and kind of move them into touch their points together at an angle. And Talon just kind of stops short. What the hell is this going on? And you see Munfred's got a big smile on his face.
I'm barely even dressed.
You're always barely even dressed. No different.
I mean, I could have my chainmail on. I mean, it's at least the best.
It's up to you. We were getting ready to leave, but we kind of got stopped short in the hallways after we got up. As we start,
You know how to wear a shirt indoors.
as we walk down the aisle, technically down the carpeting, the knights start stomping one of their feet, all of them, in time to your steps. And as you pass each one, the spears raise. So after a while, there's 12 of them raised and standing, and then they're thumping the butts on the ground. Munfred steps forward, and so does Gervault. Gervault steps forward to say something, and Munfred steps forward and cuts him off. "Hail and well met, friends of the Baron. You have done a great service this day, and the Baron would have words with you." The Baron looks up at you and smiles and says, "My friends, yes, indeed, you have done a great service. Not only did you escort my daughter in times of need, but without asking or without hesitation, you went to her aid when she was taken. For this, I would thank you." And he looks over at Gervault. Gervault walks forward and he opens a box. The Baron steps down from his dais and reaches in front and says, the Leona the Great, come forth.
And Leona steps forward, a little bit more somber than usual.
He
And puffs his
hands
chest
you
out.
he hands you a sealed scroll and says, "These papers make you a official citizen of Mendarn, and this." He turns and Munfred walks forward with a not a tabard. I can't remember what they're called. It's the green and white symbol of his barony. It drapes over from the right shoulder to the left hip, and he places it on you. And this denotes you as high rank of my barony. Anytime you are here, you have but to present these, and you will be offered aid. And you are welcome here at any time. Noraxel, please come forward. And he goes through the same thing with each of you. And he looks at the elf over there and says, "You, my friend, by what are you called?" Felonous. You have taken up the mantle of traveling companion to these heroes. You have chosen well, for their integrity and their valor are known throughout my barony. I would also offer you citizenship in Mendarn and a friend of the barony, and he offers them both to you. Do you take them?
I bow graciously and then up forward myself.
Okay. He hands them to you and says, "I know that our peoples may be a bit strained, especially down in the southern wood. Know this, I will do my best to repair such damages. I will speak to the king about it himself."
Thank you, Bear.
And with that, he says, "I have made horses available to you of suitable size for each of you. And supplies have been given. There's cold wear for the mountains. There is enough food to keep you for a month. There is extra rope and kitchenware for you as well. I hope that this sees you on your quest and return to us as friend soon. We would have you with us if possible."
You are most kind, Baron, and we accept your gifts.
He nods to you, and then he turns, walks back, and sits back on his high chair, and says, "All behold the heroes of the barony of Munfred. Of Heinrich. All hail!" And all the people in the court stand up and say, "Hail! Hail! Hail!" And with that, the knights and the squires disperse, and the nobility goes back to its business. And then Gervalt says, "And the next order of business," blah blah blah. So it's your cue. You step back out. Do you have anything to say to anybody beforehand? It looks like Captain Munfred and Gervalt and the Baron are very busy starting the day's works.
You might not notice, but Leona opens up the scroll, reading the citizenship.
But you can't read Mendar.
If you didn't know better, you can almost believe that you see a tear.
Yeah.
But he quickly wipes it away.
You look at it and it's just gibberish to you because you can speak. God damn it.
It's more on what it symbolizes.
Brandobian. Yeah, exactly. And you see the royal.
I'm an actual citizen of a place, not a traveler of the world.
Right. And it's written in Brandobian, and you see the seal of the Baron at the bottom, sealed in wax. This one's a large seal, about this big around. And there are ribbons hanging off of it, of green and silver.
The color of the baroncy.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Do you guys head out after that?
One man leaves here and that's it.
What was that?
We head out right out. There's one man leaves here and that's it. We gotta head out right after.
Yeah, Talon's very quiet as he's heading out. And he goes over and asks the sergeant of the watch, who salutes you all as you come down. Matter of fact, you get salutes from just about every person out there, whether they be laborer or soldier. And amongst the soldiers that you guys were working with and training the other day, there's applause as well. Thumping of chests and stomping of feet. So they present to you a horse for Finelus, and they present you 2 draft horses fully laden with supplies.
We mount up.
Let us be off.
Let us be off.
Okay, so somebody needs to give me a navigation roll. What do they do for that? They don't have navigation anymore. Give me a survival.
Has the compass, right? The stone, the magic stone.
Yeah, but that doesn't work. Oh, by the way, yes. What did you do with that scarab, Noraxel?
I wrapped it in cloth and stuck it in my robes.
Right. You feel that heat pulsing now.
Oh. So I pull it out to look at it.
Okay. It's a beautiful scarab. Let me get the thing out. And it is very warm. Here's what it looks like. This top one right here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh my God! Is that the face from Berserker? Berserk?
No. But these are the sending stones that you have.
Oh, wow.
Yep. All right. So, what do you do?
We look at it, and do I notice anything like the gem glowing in a certain direction?
No, it's not like the amulet from Deb Foe and the Shimmering One.
Right.
But as you were turning, it seems to get hotter.
Ah. And which way is this direction? It gets hotter.
The direction is towards the gates, where you see a bunch of people milling around. You see a wood elf getting used to the horse and talking with the horse. Give me an animal handling roll, Finelus. I'll give you a +1 because of the training of the horse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you and the horse are going to start bonding quite well. You handle it quite well. So what do you do, Tom?
Well, I let everyone know that the stone is getting hotter as we move out of here, so let's travel on and see what happens.
Okay. As you travel out, kind of anxious to see where it goes, you take the lead, and it starts to cool.
Oh. Well, now I don't know what to do.
As you turn and look back at the group, it starts to get warm again.
So I walk up toward Finelus and see if that gets hotter as I get toward him.
It does. That pulsing stops, and it gets to be a steady heat. It's not. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's not painful.
Maybe we should give the stone to Finelus, the scarab.
Well, Finelus, you see him holding this beautiful scarab about the size of your hand, the palm of your hand. I mean, it's a sizable thing, and it looks as if it's got clips in the back for it to, if you take it from him, to clip to clothing, like a pin.
So I hand it to him. Tell
Okay.
him if he can make anything out of this.
Do you take it?
Yeah, I'll accept it.
Okay. You have in your possession, and now would be a good time that you could use identify. But it's a ritual. It'll take you a few minutes, but you could probably do it that evening when you camp.
Okay.
And you have yourself a scarab of protection that you can add to your character sheet. Do you
There
know?
you go.
Do you know how to do that?
I believe it'd be under inventory, I believe.
Inventory, then manage inventory, and in the filter you can just type scarab, and it should pop right up.
Scarab of protection, you said, right?
Yep.
Alright. Add to equipment. Done.
Okay. So what it does, and you can also, just look at the description it has there, but I'll give you a summation. The scarab of protection. If you hold this beetle-shaped medallion in your hand for 1 round, an inscription appears on its surface, revealing its magic nature. It provides 2 benefits while it is on your person. You have advantage on saving throws against spells, and the scarab has 12 charges. If you fail a saving throw against a necromancy spell or a harmful effect originating from an undead creature, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and turn the failed save into a successful one. Holy hell. Scarab. Yeah, so it has 12 uses for that, but the fact that you have advantage on spell saving throws is pretty amazing. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, so he hands you a magic item that night at camp as he performs this ritual. And you see this, he's sitting cross-legged. He's got a small bowl, for the eating bowls that was packed away for you. And he puts this pearl in there and some other dust, and he starts chanting. Takes probably 10-15 minutes, and then his eyes kind of roll up in the back of his head. He starts to levitate off the ground a little bit, and then as he says one final word, the pearl inside just kind of bursts into tiny micro pieces, and then those even fade away, and his eyes become normal in his head, and the knowledge of what this item is comes to you.
I'm going to clip it,
Okay.
like where I tie my when I'm wearing it,
Okay.
what am I trying to think of? My cape, I guess.
Okay. Sure.
Or it is it?
You could use it to.
Like your cape class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
cool.
I'll make sure to, like, if I take that off for sleeping or whatnot, I put it in my pocket or something.
So between
Oh,
that
keep
and
it close.
knowing that it came from a witch of the poppy, makes this a very interesting thing. I mean, you've never heard of the witches giving out items like this. This is an item of power.
Yeah, and I'll inform Noraxel as well of the great gift that he bestowed upon me and what it's capable of.
Well, he's the one that told you what it's capable of. He performed the identify spell.
I'm not sure if I was the one who did. Okay. So
Yeah,
he did the,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so traveling on the next day, you spend a good couple of days riding. Not hard. You got a long journey to go, but you'll definitely move much faster than on foot. You come to an area where there's a road that turns off to the east, much earlier than you did when you came down here. And as you head farther east and get up into the foothills over here, the Ishi. So you're going through the Whispermon Downs, and the road travels through these downs. So there's it's a very gentle rolling hills, and there's a lot of them as you're moving through the the path kind of winds around the base of the hills, but starts heading up an incline into the foothills of the mountains themselves, and then eventually you come to the bottom of the hills. Now there's as you get into the shoulders, not shoulders, the upper feet of the mountains themselves, snow still clings to the ground. The rivers and streams are full of water rushing down, that kind of thing. So it gets a little chillier as you start moving up into the mountains itself. And then, another 3 days heading uphill through the mountains, it gets a little bit more difficult. And then there's, it starts to snow as you're about halfway up. It seems that spring has lost its footing here in the mountains a bit of the Elanons. As you move forward, I'd like everyone to give me a perception test.
No, smell or vision?
Yes. Whichever is your better.
Okay, great.
Oh, and what is your passive vision actually? Do you know what your passive perceptions are?
No.
Okay. And the left-hand side, underneath the saving throw area.
Passive perception?
Yep.
Oh, passive wisdom. Oh.
Yep. Passive perception is the
perception.
top one. Yep.
Now what do I do with that?
No, I just needed to know what it is.
Oh, it says 16.
Okay. Well, that's definitely high enough. How about yours, Leona? You get a +2. Are you there, Leona? Oh.
He's there. He just rolled dice. He
Oh,
might be
okay.
muted.
Gotcha. I had it covered there for a moment, so. There we go. All right. 313 or Axel. No. All right. So, Senior Wood Elf. Actually, I need to make mine into. You hear something coming through the woods. It's coming in slowly, but there are heavy cracks as it, steps on tree branches or whatnot. There's a lot of trees around. Let me get a map set up for this. Didn't quite have this one. I wasn't sure which direction you guys were going to go, and I didn't set this up ahead of time. My apologies.
Fail. Explain your failure. No, I'm
Yes,
kidding.
yes. My failure is. Let's see.
So what can you do, Mr. Druid? I've got Noraxel's the only weird magic-y type that I've done. And I'm messing with him. He's seen the weird stuff that he does. Can you imagine the weird stuff you do? You guys are weird.
Yeah.
Words.
Or the weird one with a speaking lion on 2 feet.
Right.
Weird if subjective. I think I heard somebody say that one time. I don't know what it means.
So yeah, chat amongst yourselves, role play a bit while I get this set up. Are there any questions you have, Finellis, about what you guys are doing and where you're
What direction
going?
was the noise coming from?
Coming from the as you're traveling east, the noise is coming from the south. To the west is an immediate sheer drop off. Probably goes down 200, 300 feet. So you've made camp on the side of the road, on the south side, and you hear the noises coming from the south.
And then I'll let the group know that I'm hearing noises in the distance.
Okay. What do you guys do then?
Alright, me and Talon probably want to jump off our horsey hoot. Well, I'll jump on my horsey hoot to get into battle position.
Well, you guys have made camp, so none of you are on your horses. Yep.
Alright, we're at camp.
You're at camp. Yep. So I got Talon there. Let me, let's see, Courage, Skag, Noraxel. I got you here. I gotta fix your stuff. Leona, great Leona. There we go. And how do you spell your character's name again? Is it F-E-N or F-I-N?
Yeah, F-A-L. E-N-A-S.
Why do I not have a character in here for you? Didn't you say that you had a character in Roll20?
Yeah,
okay. I got a Finellis. That's not you. Huh. I'm not finding it. Can you drag your character over onto the map?
From the D&D Beyond screen?
No, from Roll20. I'm not finding it, so if you can pull it over, you just click and drag, hold and drag the name onto the
I'm
map.
not sure.
Yeah, I don't think we have one there, so let me... And again, the spelling F-E...
F-A-L-E-N-A-S. Look for Muggsy, M-U-G-Z-Y. That might have been what I originally did.
Nope, I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
Tell you what, I'm just going to put Doug on here and you can fix it in here in a second. That way I can just zip right through this. Oh, player journals, all players. Let's see, Wood Elf.
Yeah, I don't see my character there either. So, yeah.
Yep, that's okay. We probably didn't have it. Give me just a moment. Okay. You're a druid, so I'm just going to do this. Thank you for your patience while I get this ready.
Absolutely. I think Leona can only do so much flexing.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm not a piece of meat. I'm a man.
I'm a man. I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy. Ha ha.
Okay. And
You're a monster.
Right. Alright, come on. Work with me here, you piece of... There we go. Okay, and this will be hit points. This will be AC. And there we go. So nameplate. Save choices. Oh, come on now.
We represent Wipeout. Yeah.
Right. Lollipop is, lollipop is. Okay, for some reason the names are not showing up, but okay, so we got the four of you here. Go ahead and place yourselves wherever you want to be in camp. I'll be sitting on a log here, a stump. So feel free to move your characters around. Let me refresh.
I'm just sitting on a log here, brooding.
Brooding? What are you brooding over?
No, that's what Talon's doing. He's just sitting there
Yeah,
brooding.
Wow. I'm having a hard time here. My system's not reacting well with Roll20. So you also hear, after you say that, Doug, you hear a little high-pitched voice going, "Something wicked this way comes. I'll go check it out."
I actually don't see anything. I just see the war map.
All right, hang on a second here. Let me. Oh, right, because I don't have you. There. How's that? Is that better?
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I
Let's
are
see,
professional and stuff. Oops.
I don't have control of Leon.
You don't have what?
I don't have control of Leona.
No, you should. Dang it.
The game don't like me. I'm still in control.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it, but for some reason I'm not able to interact with your characters, which is bizarre. Doug.
Let's see, Gray Leona.
Edit. All players, all players. Let's upload.
Oh, if you delete the other one, I just grabbed mine.
Okay.
I have control of.
All right. Go ahead and do. I can't even manipulate them. It's very strange. It's like they're glitched, including mine. I've never seen Roll20 do this before. So you got that one. Can you turn on the nameplate on it? Oh, here, wait. I can do that. Okay, there we go. Can you guys drag your tokens out? I gotta figure out what in the hell is going on here. Okay, I'll just put that on top. And Doug, where is it you want to be, Doug?
Where do I get my character from that I can drag down?
Over on the journal, this thing that looks like a newspaper. And then slide down under the category of characters. And you're right below Oxen Gaunt. And if you guys want pictures for your characters, like you can use your token, Doug. We can add that in there if you want.
Yeah, we'll get that all sorted out.
Yeah. I don't want to break the stream of it right now, but I'll fix it after.
Right. Yeah, we can work on that after.
Yep.
I would like to be behind. I believe is that Talon with the red dot right
Yes. Yep.
now? So put me behind and upper right just a little bit, like right between the logs.
Okay, yeah, you can go slide yourself over. You should be able to move
Okay.
yourself. Yep.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Tom, have you found your character yet?
No, where do I find him at?
I'm
kind of lost.
Are you in the journal? That's the thing that looks like a newspaper, upper right-hand corner.
Looks like a little newspaper with a little for a picture.
It's like I'm looking. I don't see it.
This is in
It'd be
Roll20.
the on top right corner on the Roll20.
Oh, it's on the top right corner.
Roll20. Yep. Newspaper.
See no newspaper. Of course, I'm blind as a bat.
You see the little chat box picture looking thing above where we've been rolling at and stuff?
It's in the upper right-hand corner of Roll20.
I'm not seeing it.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll drag him out there again, and There you go. See yourself on there now?
Yeah, I see both of myself.
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna fix.
But I can move the second one.
Yeah, I see what happened now.
I think there's two of me as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Now all is as it should be,
Okay.
except for removing yours. Voila. Finally fixed. Okay, Tom, can you put your character wherever you want him?
Alright, come over by the fire.
Okay.
Oop.
Okay, perfect.
If we get warned that did we just get warned?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, something whispered that something evil cometh, basically.
Yep, that was
this tree.
that was Bert.
How big is this tree?
Oh, these are sizable trees.
I want to climb up into it
Okay.
like a cat and just hide amongst the branches.
Sure. Here you go. I'm gonna put the pixie out here. It's Bert. Controlled by everybody. Leona, you'll be in control of Bert for now. Bert is gonna go. Oh, so you're over here in the tree. Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
Yeah. Boop. Boop. Disadvantage. I don't know why I only did one, but I had disadvantage, so.
Right. Oh.
Ah! One in a second!
Oh boy. Okay. You see coming through the area an ogre and several half ogres. They looked like they were trying to surprise you guys, but did not succeed. Because, well, the keen ears of the dwarf, the keen hearing of the elf and Bert's abilities warned you ahead of time. Ogres are coming. So what do you guys do? You have...
Battle position, boys.
Yeah, you got 3 half ogres and an ogre coming in. Bert uses his surprise round to fly over here into the tree, and he casts. Give me a second here. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, half ogre makes a wisdom save. That's not going to be good. Oh, he saves, and you hear Bert swear, "God dang it, not again." What are you going to do for yours, Doug?
So I have line of sight on this guy, right?
Yeah.
I should.
Yep.
So let me cast infestation at him.
Okay. 30-foot range, is that within range of you?
30-foot range. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and cast. What is that? Is that a DC save?
It's a Constitution.
Constitution save. Oh, that's a strong point for these guys. Yep, he saves.
Yep.
Noraxel, what is your action to do? Don't forget, you got those great robes as well. I can't hear you, Tom. You're not muted, but I can't hear you.
Oh, actually, I was muted.
Oh, okay.
I shoot a ray of frost.
Okay. What's your range on that?
60 feet.
Okay, no problem. You got that. Do you wish to move over and have a completely clear shot at it?
Yes.
Okay, so you can move yourself where you want, as long as it's within 30 feet. Each square is 5 feet. Yep.
How about right there?
Well, you can see the head and shoulders of this guy over here, but the tree and the tent block your vision of the ogre and the half ogre.
There he is. I didn't see where he was at first.
Well, there's another one over here, and thanks to Bert, you know that there's another one off to the left somewhere, but you can't see it.
Let's see if I can get a straight shot at him. All right, so I've traveled 10 20,
feet.
yes. I might be able to move here
Yep.
and get a cleaner shot at this
one?
guy.
Yeah, he's going to have a little bit of cover, but let's go ahead and take the shot. Is that a save, or do you have to do a ranged attack?
It's a range. Let's see.
Should be a ranged
It's a
attack.
50 feet of white light. I think it's a range attack.
Okay, go ahead and make the attack roll.
Okay, just a sec.
Mm-hmm. Things will move a little smoother now. Sorry for the rough start there. Ray of Frost, 21. Okay, well, that definitely affects him, and it does 6 damage. Arg.
On a hit, it takes 1 dice 8
Yep.
of cold damage.
And it rolled a 6.
Oh, okay.
So you hit it. Is there anything special from that? Can you post the spell?
Yeah.
There might be something more to it. Cold damage and speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of the next turn. Okay, that'll have an effect on things. Leona, before Talon goes, do you want to do anything in particular? Since you guys turned the ambush on him.
My stealth into this tree didn't work, did it?
No, it didn't. And it looks like this ogre, the full-sized ogre, is looking at you.
Oh, that was a bad move, buddy.
Now remember, he is almost twice your size.
That'll mean nothing to him.
Get?
I'm actually gonna take out my great axe of warning.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to jump down from the tree and hit him.
Okay. Let me see if I can put up a VTT of this thing. Nope, it's not doing it. All right. So you're gonna try and do rut. You're gonna try and wrestle him.
No, I'm gonna try. I have my great axe of warning.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna two-handed strike overhead.
Okay. Let's see it.
Alrighty, let's jump it out of the tree and go and attack him. I got a 20.
Yeah, you hit him. Roll your damage. You can just click on the purple button. All right. 10 points. Damn. Good hit.
And do I want to do something else? I mean, you want to hit creature with melee attack on your turn. Melee. It doesn't have to be like my unarmed fighting, or does my axe count as a melee attack?
No, that's a melee attack. Yeah. Any hand-to-hand or weapon.
I'm gonna grappling strike.
Oh, you're using a two-handed weapon. I don't think you could grapple using that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would have to have had the free hammer to bonus action more than likely. Yep.
Yep. And remember, he's twice your size, so that's going to be a tough guy to grapple. He's got a big bonus against you.
I could have used the axe to go around his neck and like hang from there.
Yeah, right. Okay, so you're done. Talon takes a shot with his crossbow at one of them, the one that slowed down, and misses. He tosses it down and grabs his morning star or his spear, and he starts to move to block access to Noraxel. And now we roll initiative. So don't forget to click on your icon, and then roll your initiative on D&D Beyond.
What's up, David?
Hey. Same old, same old. How about you, Ian?
Not much, man. You know, decided to hop in here and just watch.
Oh, sweet. Glad you are. Had a little bit of a rough start to the combat here, but things are rolling now.
I hear an ambush is going on.
Yes, yes.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, they turned the ambush on its head though, with the between the fairy and the wood elf. Wood elf with that hearing of his.
What was I supposed to roll here? I'm sorry.
Initiative. Initiative. Tom.
Initiative.
Who got the
What was
7?
that?
Last time I had Great Axe of Warning, so if they were sneaking up, I couldn't be surprised at all.
Right. Oh, so Felinus, you need to hit. You need to click on your icon first, where it says Doug.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, because it didn't register. Oh, it did. Who's got the 7? Is that you, Leona?
Which one's initiative? I'm sorry.
So initiative is located right in the upper middle part of the character sheet. It's right to the left of something that looks like a shield.
Yeah.
Intelligence, dexterity.
Oh, and for role playing, everything that you guys did, take an inspiration die as well. And that means.
It won't be.
Oh, go ahead.
It won't be next to your stats on the left. It's going to be right down the middle. If you look at your character's name up the top, go down about maybe half an inch. Be a big box that says initiative. It's going to be a D20 plus your dex modifier, but the dex modifier is what goes inside that box.
Yep.
I'm not seeing it. I don't know.
Do you see the thing that looks like a shield on D&D Beyond?
Right. I'm on DMD Beyond.
Do you see this thing that looks like a shield? Right upper middle of the sheet.
Well, upper class, yeah.
Yeah, so
right
looks-
next to it.
Yep.
Okay, found it.
There you go. So click on your character and then roll that. Okay, Norris got a 10. Who got the 7? Was that you, Leona?
No, Leona's got a 23.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I
see
got the
that.
nat 20.
Somebody got a 7. That's weird. I'm going to get rid of that.
Was that the fairy?
No, I didn't
Alexa?
roll for him. He's going to go on the same thing that Leona goes on.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Ogre, initiative, Ogre. All right. Let's see what we got here. So, Great Leona, you go first. You've turned the initiative back, or the surprise round right back against him, and you've moved in, hacked him with the axe, and you get to go again. That's a hit. Go ahead and hit the purple button.
So what's the party makeup?
We have the Great Leona is a lion man called a Latorian, who is a fighter, but he specializes in grappling. With him is a small pixie that is his valiant protector and pain in the ass. We have Doug here, Finellis, that is a wood elf druid. We have Noraxel, which is a human mage, and we have Talon Whitelock, which is a human fighter.
Half elf.
Half elf, Noraxel.
All right, and on the Pixies initiative, which is right after me, right?
Yes.
They spoke field.
Man, you were tearing into that ogre.
That's still 7%.
Is this the same campaign?
Yeah, just in a different spot.
Oh. Okay, I should pop out to avoid spoilers.
You'll be okay because you might not even go this direction. There's
Oh, okay.
and let me tell you, I'm running.
I think
I'm running 7 of
think
these. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'm running 7 of these campaigns simultaneously, and they're all going completely different. So there won't be any spoilers for you. I don't think. What was that, Leona?
I'm gonna have Bird go go back and use superior invisibility, ready one of his 1-a-day actions.
Okay. He's already tried to use his polymorph.
He did, right? But he still has that little poke stick, right?
Oh yeah, he's got his spear. And if you open up another tab for D&D Beyond, you can type in Pixie and... Oh, you've got it on your character sheet, don't you? As a companion?
I'm looking right at it.
Okay.
I just need Brewcraft, the invisibility, but I assume that the spear is somewhere.
Right. Okay.
He's probably gonna hide, waiting for the signal from me to poke him in the side of the head.
Poke him in the side of the head. Okay. He's dipping his spear into some poison that he has. Let's see here. And then the half ogre's going.
You guys have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for popping in.
We'll see you later.
All right, the half ogre comes over and attacks you, Leona. What's your armor class?
My armor class is... Let me double check. I believe it's 16.
Okay.
17.
Okay. He misses you with his battle axe. Takes a big swing and managed to go just right over your right shoulder. This one comes over and attacks Talon. Swings with the battle axe. Oh, he rolled a 1. He swings and throws his axe right through this tent. Tent's got a big rip through it, but it slipped out of his hands and he is now disarmed. This one over here is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, that is it. Talon goes. Talon fights back with the spear. Okay, and hits. It's using the spear. Okay, 8 points. Okay. Who's next? Doug, your turn. Oh, no. Noraxel.
Noraxel.
Yep.
All right, well, I whip out my magic missile wand
Okay.
and fire a shot off at that dude right there.
What level is the wand cast at? Do you know?
Yeah, here I'll display it. But the first charge is level 1, second charge is level 2, third charge is level 3.
How many charges are you going to use? It looks like it has, let's see, magic missile, 3 glowing darts.
I can have up to 7 rounds, but I think each round is a turn.
Yeah, I'm looking for the total number of charges that you have. Oh, that's magic missile on your spell. Can you post the magic item itself? You should have it in your inventory, right?
Yeah, that should be it.
Okay.
Wand of magic missiles, magic missile.
Okay.
And it says the first class is like I said, if I cast it once, it's 1 charge, and if I cast it again, it'll be two charges.
Right, but you can cast it the second charge at the same time, right? Make it more powerful.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm asking, and whether or not you can do that. I'll look it up. Not sure on the wand. Give me just a moment here. I will have this found.
Well, even at level 1, I shoot 3 darts.
Right. Wand of Magic Missiles has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more charges to cast the spell. You gain 1d6 plus 1 charges expended daily. Alright, so how many charges do you want to expend?
I'm going to fire 2 charges.
Okay, so you'll do 4d4 plus 4. Which target?
This guy right
Right
there.
here. Okay. Roll 4d4 plus 4. You can set that up in the advanced dice roller.
Yeah, I'm working over there.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Right.
Come on, mouse.
So while he's doing that, Doug, what are you going to do?
That's a good question. I'm going to I'm thinking I can move to here. I can move 35 feet per round.
You can move 30. Oh wait, do you get 35 as a druid? Should tell you right above the armor class.
Yeah, 35 feet.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points to the half ogre.
And I use 2
2 charges of 7.
slots.
Yep. Okay. So next, Doug. So yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move like over to here,
Okay.
and then I am going to cast. I believe this is what I wanted. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to share that. I wanted to cast ice.
Ice knife?
Knife at Mr. That's troll, or
There's
what do we have
a
here?
half
What's that?
ogre here and an ogre here.
Not the ogre. Yeah, the half.
Half ogre. Okay. So you cast the ice knife. Your hands come up, and they turn frosty with vapors of frost coming off the top as you draw the knife out into a shard and then shoot it towards the opponent. So here comes the dex save for the half ogre. No, you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Is that already?
Oh, it's already there.
done
Yeah,
already?
sorry.
Yeah.
Total of 10 damage. Holy cow. You hit really well. Nicely done. Okay. Half ogre, half ogres go first, which I already had them do, so now the ogre goes. The ogre attacks at you, Leona. He swings a great club at you. Oh, and barely misses. This time it takes a little bit of a oomph as you mostly escape it, but the rest absorbed by the chainmail. Going back to the top of the charts. Leona, your turn.
Alrighty. How's that big guy looking?
Yeah, he's been beat on pretty solidly, but he's still got some fight left in him, it seems. He's not backing off, that's for sure.
Oh, of course he isn't. Of course he isn't. And you know what? I've been enjoying using this axe, so he's gonna taste my axe one last time. Probably more times, but one more time.
Yeah,
16.
16, that hits. Go ahead.
Oh, it hit.
Yep.
I got 14.
14, holy cow. You were tearing into this guy.
And for Bert.
He screams
Okay.
in pain as you rip a big rent right through his thigh. Starts bleeding profusely, splashing crimson blood across the pristine snow. Then it goes to the ogres. Or half ogres, I mean. Half ogre attacks at you again, Leona, from behind. This time they have a bonus on you for their flanking.
Oh god, bad tactics.
Yep. Swings a great club at you. Ooh, and hits you. You take, 17 damage.
Ow.
Yeah, that's a hard hit.
Ouch. It is.
Yep. Other half ogre attacks Talon, but he does it unarmed. Which means just his strength bonus. Oh, geez, that's still going to hit hard. Nope. Misses Talon. He tries to, he reaches forward and tries to bear hug him. So that one there. All right. Noraxel, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one comes charging in at you, screaming as he's got these massive pockmarks in his chest and shoulders from the force bolts that slammed into him, and he's bleeding profusely from all of them. He comes charging right in at you and tries to hit you with his club. And misses. And misses. Now, let's see what your robes do. Okay. 3 benefits. If you aren't wearing armor, your armor class is 15 plus Dex modifier. So what is your armor class right now?
16.
Okay. You have advantage on saving throws against spells, and your spell save DC and spell attack bonus are increased by 2. Okay. All right. So pretty damn good. Okay. Over here. That ogre missed. That ogre missed. That ogre missed. Your turn goes to Talon, actually. Talon stabs with the spear again. Oops, 11. I don't think that quite does it. Nope. Just misses. So he's going to use his inspiration die to roll again. Oops. Okay, that one hits. For 12 points. Maximum damage.
Maximum damage.
You hear one of the ogres screams in pain as somewhere over near one of the tents. Noraxel, your turn.
All right.
You gonna hit him? You gonna hit him with magic missile again, or do something different?
I'm gonna do a little bit different. The one that he's standing right next to me. I'm gonna use my quarterstaff.
Okay. Go ahead and swing away.
All right, just a sec. Come on, where is it?
And you swing and miss. Would have been good
Yeah,
damage.
figured.
But yep, you swing and you kind of just hit it right in the side of the ribs, right, with a good solid strike, and it doesn't even grunt. It just looks down at you and brings its club back up over its head. Doug.
Might have been wiser to hit it with a fireball.
Doug, your turn.
If I use my wild companion spell, does that count as a round? Or is that like a bonus action?
Post it for me.
What's that?
Post it for me if you can. There should be. Yeah. Alright, second level druid spell, you gain the ability to summon a spirit that assumes animal form. It's an action. You can expend the use of your wild shape features to cast the Find Familiar spell. Oh yeah, it says it takes an action, but it's acting like it's a ritual. You cast the spell in this way, a familiar is a fae instead of a beast, and the familiar disappears. Alright. What animal do you want?
Let's go with a wolf.
Okay. No problem.
Oh.
Kindred feelings there.
Right?
Auga.
Yeah, hey, honey.
Right? Okay, Doug, there's your wolf.
Okay.
Where are you going to send it?
On the half-orc that's behind Liam.
Okay, right there. So they've got a flank on Liam, but you guys have a flank on the half ogre. That's interesting. So, can you open up another panel of D&D Beyond, type in wolf, and then roll an attack?
So I open up another. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry.
You open up another tab, just like duplicate the tab that you have.
For my character sheet?
On D&D Beyond.
Okay.
And then in the search at the top middle of that page, you can type in wolf, and it should pull you up the stats for a wolf that you can roll off of.
Search. Oh, there it is. Okay, wolf.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I generally have like 4 or 5 tabs open for those.
And then click view page.
Yep, click
For
the
the wolf?
page. Yep, for the wolf.
All right.
And then roll his attack. So you raise your hands up from the ground, and a mist begins to form from out of the snow, and you
There we go.
holy cow! He does. What did he do to hit? Rolled a
DC
7.
11
Yeah,
strength
7. He misses. He bites on it, but the tough skin of the half ogre resists him. Yeah, that would have been good damage too.
You could use your inspiration.
That's true. There we go.
Inspire the wolfie. It's snowing.
Mm-hmm. Thought I'd add a bit more ambiance. So yeah, if you use your inspiration, you can re-roll that attack die.
I'm looking. How do
Basically, just re-roll it,
I? Okay.
and then I'll tell you where the inspiration die is later.
Okay.
It's snowing.
Oh, I sent it directly to you again. I believe.
Oh, even worse.
Poor
That's-
Wolfie.
That's all right. He just came into being. He's not used to it yet. Okay, Doug. Now it goes to the ogre himself. The ogre screams in rage and brings his great club over his head and swings down at you, Leona. No! Boom! Brings it straight down on top of you and misses completely. But he smashes the ground, and you feel the thud through your feet as this like quarter of a tree, basically in size, comes down and smashes the area.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it would have hurt.
It would've.
Half ogres. The half ogre attacks the wolf. And hits
Is
the
he a
wolf.
half ogre or is he just a really short ogre?
No, he's a half ogre. The wolf gets hit for 16 damage. How much can the wolf take? Doug?
Wolf is armor class 13, hit points is 11, and it says 2d8 plus 2.
Okay. 2d8 plus 2, 11. He got hit. So go ahead and roll 2d8 plus 2, and we'll roll for the hit points that he has. Because I think his hit points are pretty low, so it's 9.
9.
Ah, well. So the spirit wolf, as the club comes down, hits it, and it disperses back into mist and sparkles and disappears into the air. Damn. Good try, though. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was the half ogre.
I gotta take a bio break. I'll be right back.
No, actually, that didn't happen. Your wolf's still there. I went out of turn. Leona, your turn.
Oh, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and the big ogre in front of me is looking pretty hurt, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
So
you just narrowly
I'm gonna-
avoided being killed by this thing.
I'm going to bonus action second wind just to look cool with steam steaming off of my body
Okay.
as I regain 11 health.
Okay.
And and then I'm gonna chop at his big ass head.
Uh-oh.
No!
Wait.
Inspiration! Screw it, inspiration!
No, wait
I
for
need big damn
it.
hero
Wait
for
for
him.
it. You don't need it. You hit him.
Oh, I didn't need it. I'm sorry.
Yep. So you didn't need the inspiration die. Keep that.
Okay.
All right. Yep. You hit him.
Damn, his armor class sucks.
Barely. Yeah, his armor class is not good, but he hits like a brick shithouse.
Yep, so let's hit him in the head. 14.
Oh, damn, you were rocking that axe. All right.
No.
Right in the middle of a battle.
Okay, you jump up in the air and you bury the axe in his chest just below his neck, and you rip it back out and blood just spurts out all over you. This sick, cloying scent of iron soaks you as your face and chest gets covered in the blood as the ogre collapses.
So I'm going to say screw it and burn my action surge to turn around and bring the axe to this guy.
Okay.
He's gonna taste the axe today. 15.
Okay, 15. That hits him.
13. Wow.
Jesus. Leona is... I thought he was badass when he had nothing in his hands. You're just tearing it up with this.
Guess who's multi-classing into barbarian? Okay.
Oh my dear God.
We got a couple minutes till there's a scheduled streamer there, David.
Oh, okay. You want me to go ahead and shut it off now? Might as well.
Yeah, if you want to, if now's convenient for you.
Yep.
It's like 3 minutes.
Thanks for watching Roll the Dice today. We'll continue on with this next week.